Today on the channel, from the Amazon fan takeover line, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our fan takeover unboxings, WWE Elite figures by Mattel. As we all have said in the other videos for this line, this is the last one we got to unbox here. Amazon exclusive. Originally supposed to be a Walmart exclusive, this time switched to Amazon. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is the legend of the line. We saw Shayna, we saw Seth Rollins, we saw Adam Cole. It was nice of us to throw old school fans like myself a bone and give us a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So happy about that. Not happy about the fans once again. You fans, the bane of my existence. I don't know who voted for all these. Very, very interesting times. We know on their Twitter, on WWE.com, you could vote for different attires for this one. And this is the one that won, WrestleMania 3, which we've already had in the past. We had that in the Harley Race set. Flashback Series 2 Walmart exclusive. I do understand a lot of people did not get that figure. It was very hard to get, very short packed, hard to find at Walmart. So this is kind of a make good, I guess, to give fans this figure that missed out the first time. Will we see that with the Harley Race in the future? I would not doubt it. I think we'll get another Harley. It just makes sense. Hopefully there's enough tweaks to make it different. I looked at my flashback Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Originally I was pretty upset about this figure coming out because I have that flashback one, but I have yet to open up my flashback boxes, and I probably am not going to do that, just the value of that set. I just can't bring it in me right now. Maybe I will someday, we'll see. But I figured, hey great, I'll get this Ricky Steamboat, I'll open him up. 2 for 1, you know, I can keep that one in the box. Hey, I have that one, but I have this one to open, and that's how I'm going to do it. However, looking at the packaging between the two, there are some differences between the figures. I could tell right away the head scan on this one was much improved using the new True Effects and all that kind of stuff they use, where the last one did not have it. The last one had a good head sculpt as well, though. We can kind of compare these two here in a second. But this is WrestleMania 3, and that's what the fans voted for, and I guess it is what it is. The fans rule at the end of the day. But why don't we just start right off? We'll compare the two. Here's the old flashback Ricky Steamboat. Here is the regular Ricky Steamboat. So you can see these two side by side here. Very, very similar. A few notes of difference that I could tell just by looking at the package so far. The new one has a very long black string around his waist that ties his robe together, like exceptionally long. As you can see there, that's way, way too long if you ask me. I think this one looks a heck of a lot better as far as the strings go. But the heads being the big difference to me, using the True Effects on this one, that is difference. Outside of the packaging being different. The other thing to note is this one comes with the Shawn Michaels Build-A-Figure. It comes with the head, I believe. Yep, the head and the hat for Shawn Michaels. This one comes with extra sets of hands. Pretty common in Elites nowadays, but this one did not have extra hands. So a little bit of differences to make it really warrant that, hey, it's a different figure. Even if I had this one opened, I'd have to buy this one just because of the different head and the different hands. It is truly a different figure. It's close, but it's different. So there's that Steamboat. Thought we'd talk about that quick. But let's take a look at this one. We'll do it like we always do. We'll take a look at the packaging, and then we'll open it up and we'll talk about it a little bit. So there he is. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, WrestleMania 3. Ricky Steamboat down here. You got the Mattel logo, of course. Fan takeover. You fans took over the wrong direction, if you ask me. We'll talk about that when we get to the back. You got Ricky Steamboat glamour shot. Of course, you got the figure there with that really cool yellow background, blue packaging. Really pops. I really wish this was the modern day Elite packaging, but it is what it is. It's not. True Effects logo there, an Elite logo up top, and that's the front. Got the nice little glamour shot of the dragon. Ready to go. Elite logo there. And then you got that side. There's the old walk into the ring shot with his Intercontinental title. Ready to defend against the old Macho Man. Macho Man, you want to destroy my larynx? Let's go. Let's make this right. There's the old Elite logo. And you get to the back right there. There's the whole lineup. We talked about it before. Seth Rollins, Adam Cole, Shayna Baszler, Ricky Steamboat. You got the fan takeover logo. You got Ricky right there. We got a little blurb to the side. We got the fan voting, and we got Ricky's name, and you got the Elite logo up top. So let's talk a little bit about the fan voting once again. Starrcade 1993 got 44% of the vote. WrestleMania 3 got 50% of the vote. WrestleMania 25 got 5.3% of the vote. And then it says, the Dragon defeated Macho Man Randy Savage for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 3 in one of the greatest matches in WWE history. A big win for Steamboat enacting his revenge. So WrestleMania 3, so you put those things to vote. I think a lot of people said, oh, what's the one I know? Like, if you asked me or 99% of the people in the world, even Ricky Dragon Steamboat hardcore fans, what attire would you want in your Ricky Steamboat figure? You want WrestleMania 25, WrestleMania 3, or Starrcade 93? Honestly, WrestleMania 3 is the only one you're probably going to be able to remember because it's the most famous match of all these. It's iconic. We know that white robe. Most people know that. Hardcore collectors understand, oh yeah, I know WrestleMania 3. And I think that's how a lot of the voting went. Starrcade 93 got my vote. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like, it was almost like the Dragon defining moments, if I remember right. A dumbed down version, we'll call it. But that's what I voted because it's different. This WrestleMania 3 one we had. I showed you the flashback earlier. We've had this before. We had this in a basic as well from Mattel in a Kmart 3-pack exclusive, I believe it was, with Macho Man, Roddy Piper, and Ricky Steamboat. So we've had this a few times. I would have liked to seen Starrcade 93, but honestly, if I had to vote again, it wouldn't have made any difference at all. WrestleMania 25 only got 5% of the vote. Everybody's like, wait, WrestleMania 25, that's more recent. And that's when Ricky came out of retirement and all that kind of stuff. That was immortalized in a basic, and here's that basic right there. Me thinking about it more and more, I kind of wish I had this one as an elite. Maybe we'll get it one day. I don't know if it's possible. But something about Old Man Ricky, and I like the colorful tights and stuff. I think they could have updated this one, put it in elite, maybe gave it the entrance jacket with it. I think that would have been really cool, but I could see why it only got 5% of the votes. This isn't the most iconic Ricky Steamboat. A lot of people don't want Old Man Ricky Steamboat. I get it. But going again, I probably would have voted for this, but I would have been a loser either way because WrestleMania 3 was the runaway victor. It seems that there was no stopping that, is what it is at this point. So you guys tell me in the comments, would you vote for? I could see a lot of people, like I said, voting for this one because they missed that flashback. It's so iconic. It does make sense when you think about it. But for people like me that had that flashback, I would have rather had something else. But it is what it is. Maybe in the future we'll get lucky. We'll get it. So there it is. There's old Ricky. There's the background. Very, very cool. I like it. But got to see you later. All right, we got an extra set of hands with Ricky. Got that Intercontinental title. Beautiful Intercontinental title. And Steamboat's not bad either. All in white. Got his white entrance jacket. Ready to go in the plastic prison. Let's knock him out. Let's knock these hands out. Not sure what hands I'll use on the old Dragon. I'll have to figure that out later. See you later. All right. Nice, soft, good jacket. I do not like the length on this, the tie. It's way too long. It really is distracting. I don't know. I just don't like it at all. His head's good. I don't see really too many. I got a little bit of a speck of black under his eye, but I've definitely seen worse. Looking it over here. Nice dragon design on the boots. No scuffs, none of that stuff going on. There's old Ricky right there. And you got the dragon on the back of his jacket. Very cool. You got Ricky Steamboat. Nice up front there. Just so he knows. It's RS, Ricky Steamboat. 2 sets of hands. But yeah, this is really distracting. This really takes my eyes away from the figure. I wish they would have shortened that. I don't know why it's so long. I mean, I'm sure I can tuck it back or do something. It's just kind of strange. A good detail on the boot, though. I like that. Breaks it up. Get the red around like kind of the sock where the tights meet. And yeah, the head scan's definitely improved over the Flashback Series 2 from Walmart. We give it that. I'm glad they just didn't use the same head scan and made it really simple and said, oh, we'll swap it over, and bam. They actually took a little bit of extra time to do that. So props to Mattel. They could have took an easy cop-out, just totally re-release that. They put some changes in there, which is smart. Anytime you're re-releasing a figure, make sure you make some changes for the hardcore collectors. Make somebody like me buy this that maybe would have passed on it. That's got to be the goal of Mattel. It's, hey, at the end of the day, it's about making money. It's a toy business, as some say. It's a business for a reason. But Ricky Steamboat, all right. I actually like this better in hand. I really groaned when I saw this was WrestleMania 3. To recap, I groaned when it was WrestleMania 3 because we already had that one, and I felt like it was too safe of a pick. but it makes sense too. It's his most popular attire. Maybe it's his most iconic attire. To me, his most iconic's got to be that defining moment, but that's me. So I can see why this won. Hopefully we get a WCW Ricky Steamboat one of these days. I'd also really like that old man Ricky Steamboat. But you guys in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Would you like to see those Steamboats? You tell me in the comments, and we'll decide together what we want. But WrestleMania 25, I think that's what I switched my vote to. It's too late. I've already voted. But if I could, I'd switch to WrestleMania 25. So you guys also, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.